Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Lake Clan Legends. This is Logan.
This is Michael.
And this is Todd, and today we're playing Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, 2014 version, Shush Cat. And we are continuing on with Grorc and Zaron. And do you guys remember where we were on the last visit?
We took the creepy British child back to our little area with everyone, including like the dog and the other child.
And the guards.
And what guards? Oh yeah,
there
the
were
guards.
There were guards. So there's about 3 adults and 2 children.
Yeah. And our poor little cleric guy.
And your poor little cleric guy.
He's getting sent to babysitting.
Okay. So, what do you plan on doing at this point? You rested for a little while. You did notice that while you took a short rest, that the ground kind of rumbled a few times. Obviously, dust and stuff falls from the ceiling every time the castle shakes.
Don't forget to change your health back because of the rest.
Right. Yeah, if you needed health.
Well, no, we had extra max health. Remember? Because the cleric like blessed us or aided us or.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I still have my temporary hit points.
I
Right.
think you lose those over the rest.
It's a long rest that makes you lose them.
What was that from?
The killing something.
Oh, he killed the mud things.
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't take a long rest since then.
Right.
So we're gonna.
So you guys are gonna. I'm assuming you want to wander back to where you were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's generally only one path to move forward. Did I give you your character sheets or did you grab them?
I have them.
Yeah, I have one.
Put the mouse to the side.
Oh.
Okay. So as we move forward through the underground, let's say underground castle would be about the right phrasing for that. You go past where you found the small British sounding child. And you enter into the next room. And the next room is another one of those round towers, just kind of like where you were resting. Right? And this one actually has mud oozing into it. And as you walk in the room, you're just kind of like taking a cursory glance around. It is a round room. You walk in from the south end. There's only a door that's accessible to the west, to your right side.
Other methods spawning in.
And as you start walking around the room, checking it out, you notice that the mud starts to move.
We should get out of here.
Okay.
We should get out.
Wait, can we use the door?
Can you use the door?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna try and open it.
Okay, you open the door. You're entered into a short hallway.
Is it filled with mud?
There is some mud, but there's just where it's coming in through the arrow slits. So it's a very slow progression.
I'm gonna continue down the hall.
Okay. Well, like I
If we
said,
can save one more person, that's another person.
are you going to close the door behind you, or
Yeah.
since there's methods spawning in,
Oh yeah.
coming out of the mud?
Yeah.
Are you closing the door to the room before that?
I
That you
would.
came in.
I would.
Yes.
So you're gonna run back and close the door quick?
Yes. Oh, that's gonna be something. We're roll initiative.
Yeah, you're gonna roll initiative on this one. See how fast you act.
Oh, I got a 7.
16.
Okay. Well, On a 16, you think of it, and you're like, oh crap, the other door's closed or open, and you go to run across, close the door, go to turn back around, and there's two mephits there.
Oh, you were too slow, I think.
Okay. So two of the mud balls come crawling out and sprout wings and start flying in your direction. I'll give you an action before they get to go.
How large is the room in diameter? How far am I from the other door?
You would be, jump into my notes here real quick. It's about 25 foot total across.
How far am I from the door?
It would be 1, 2, 3, about 15 feet.
Is closing the door an action?
I would give it to you as a free action.
Okay, so
But you would have to dash as your action, right? Because he already moved.
Right, you moved across from the door, from the one door back to the other door. Close the door, and then um, you'd have to move back across the 15 feet, and then you could close the other door as an action, if you wanted to do that
close the other door as an action.
as a free action. Sorry.
I was thinking, I already closed the door, right?
The first door, yes.
Yeah. I want to
Do you want to go check that real quick?
walk up to them, disengage, walk through,
Yeah,
and then close the
do that.
like something.
You can do that.
Deal with those things later.
Right. Okay, so you close the door, and of course, just as you get through the door and close the door, they're right behind you, and then you can hear the scratching and clawing at the door. So what do you want to do?
Um,
Now you're stuck in a short hallway. There's mud slowly oozing through the arrow slits. You feel the ground tremble again.
think we should go to the other side.
You want to go to the other side. Well, you walk across, open the door on the other side, and it opens into a 15 by 20 foot room. There's all kinds of weapons and stores here, bow and arrows, bows and quivers of arrows, and then there's also pole arms and other effects.
I mean, mud.
No, there's actually no mud and no open door.
Yeah.
So, like I just explained, he closes the door just in time before the mud monsters get to the door.
Okay.
Scratches and claws. You can hear scratches and claws across the hallway. Open the other door on the other side, and you enter into a 20 by 15 foot room, and it's filled to the brim with weapons. There's pole arms and halberds and bows and quivers of arrows and short swords and shields, like small wooden shields.
Maybe one of them are magic.
Can I make an Arcana check? Check if
Sure.
any of these weapons are
I
magical.
have a free action of detect magic.
But see, I can make an Arcana check, and then we don't need it.
Well,
That's an 8.
it's not a free action, it's an action, but I could do it for free.
So you look around the room and you're like, and you find a partially rusted short sword, and you're like, this looks magical.
Let me use detect magic.
Maybe this is the blade of rot. This blade is so rotted that when it touches something, it gives it, it rots it, kills it.
I can use detect magic without even using a ritual.
Okay, you want to do that?
Yeah.
You
No.
cast detect magic, and you find nothing in the room is magical except the items on your person.
Yeah, Grorc.
Is this sword magical?
No. It's just bad.
But see, my brother,
Unless you want to give enemies tetanus, then you should be fine.
my cousin stepped
It's
on a,
short sword of lockjaw.
my cousin stepped on a nail that was rusty like this, and he got a bad illness.
Tetanus.
But did he die?
Yes.
Oh, it took a bad turn.
Unless you want to have a short sword of breaking and tetanus.
Short sword of breaking.
Just breaks easily.
Well, out of this room, there are two different doors. You can tell that this is obviously a storage
Yeah.
for
A
basically
weapon.
for the guards.
An armory.
It's an armory, yes. So there are two doors that exit this one. One it would be towards the south end, which would be to your right, this way, which is down the long way. And then there's a pair of double doors that actually go straight ahead from where you're looking.
Let's go through the door.
Through the double. They are closed.
Oh, God.
You walk up to them. You try to open them.
Yeah.
They open.
What's beyond them?
There's no mud in this room. There are also no windows into this room.
What if it's clear mud?
It could be clear mud. So what you do is you walk into a large room that has several beds in it.
Ooh. Do you want to go to sleep?
Just as you say that, you feel the ground rumble again.
Oh, we shouldn't go to sleep.
Dust falls, things fall off of high places onto the floor. You notice the rumbling seems to be becoming more violent each time.
Means we might be sinking lower and lower each time.
Oh,
Do we feel like
then we should go faster.
do we feel the castle like shifting, like turning?
Well, you don't notice anything specifically. You notice the ground shakes and you get your bearings back, and it feels like you're still. Obviously, the floor is uneven. It's been the whole time. The floor is a little uneven, so it's like if this was straight, it's kind of like this.
I think we're trapped in here.
So, but you do look in here. Like I said, there's tons of swords,
Grorc is big and strong.
cots, and beds, and then there's tons of just chests. But if you want to take a cursory glance, it looks like there's like guards attire, and then or sometimes there's like general citizenry clothing.
Ooh, could I get like a general's outfit?
No, not a general's outfit, like general, like your normal wear.
Oh.
Just the generals don't sleep with the soldiers normally.
Oh. Hey, but what if it's like he empowers their sleep or something?
Is it General Ambien or what? So, so at this point, there's one door out of here, another large double doors.
Let's go there.
Okay, so you go through there, go open the double doors. You open the door into a much smaller room. Okay,
Hmm.
this appears to be an office. There's a desk with papers, scrolls everywhere. Right, a desk there. There is a make a perception check. That's
Okay.
16.
16.
17.
So as you're looking around the room real quick, you do notice that there is a scabbard with a sword next, leaning against the desk. There is also a uniform jacket.
Is this like the officer's room?
It does appear to be the officer's room.
Could I try and wear it?
You
Or
gotta try to put the jacket on.
could I see how like large it is?
What are you gonna like hold it up in front of you?
Yeah. Like in
You
front of
hold it
my
up
chest.
in front of you, and just the way you're standing, you're like, this would fit Zaron.
Oh. So it's gonna go back into the bag of holding.
It's
Oh,
it's not small, but
Well,
it's normal human
Compared
sized,
to him, it's small.
not big half orc size.
could you cast? Wait, hold up.
Large.
Reduce.
No.
So I could wear the coat.
No.
You want to make him smaller? You want him to make you smaller so you can wear the coat?
Yeah.
Have the spell enlarge or reduce.
Can you enlarge me so I can be large?
I can't.
Oh, Gork's.
Grorc said.
Gork's sad.
Just stand on your sticks.
My stick?
Yeah, the sticks is
Like stilts, yeah.
yeah, like stilts.
But that just make Gork taller. When you're taller, it's harder to hit enemies with a sword.
Especially when you're holding stilts.
Well, yeah, that.
Okay, so
Could I take the officer's sword?
you can take the officer's sword.
Wait. Can you detect if it's magical?
Sure.
If any sword is gonna be magical, it's gonna be the officer's.
Sure, I'll detect magic.
You detect magic on it. You find two things in the room that are magical.
Is one of them the sword?
One of them is the sword.
Ooh,
I'm gonna.
The other one is a medallion that's sitting on the desk.
I'll take it.
Wait, is this a long sword?
This is a longsword, yes.
Do you have identify by any chance?
No.
No.
Bruh.
Bro.
Oh, bro. Then why'd I hire a warlock? I'm kidding.
So, if you're looking some of the papers, as you're looking at some of the papers, well, are you going to look at some of the papers and stuff?
Sure.
So, as you start looking at some things, you find some references to just general day-to-day busy stuff that they do. Meaning, who's on duty at this time. There's a lot of logs as to items that you've seen. But one thing that, well, actually, make a history check.
History? Me?
Either way.
15. 15.
8.
Yeah, it looks like 15 to me. What does it?
8.
Okay. So, 15, you're looking through some information and you find a paper detailing people that have the visitors that are coming through the area that actually stopped at the castle.
Oh yeah, I wanted to grab the medallion.
Yeah, you can grab the medallion.
Okay.
And one of the things that you find is you actually kind of remember a name. There are actually two names that sound familiar. And the two people that are entering, they came to the place at the same time. One is Mandisa, and the other one is Nilu.
What?
Mandisa and Mandy. I do.
Mandisa.
I do not
How do you
recognize.
spell that?
Which one?
Both.
Oh. Mandisa is pretty much the way it sounds. Mandisa.
No, that's not how I would have spelled it.
Mandisa?
I would have put two E's.
Okay, that's fair. And Nilu is Nelu.
Oh, but like
So basically, how they
They are two people.
sound.
I would have not spelt them either way.
I do not recognize those names, by the way.
I still note them down.
You don't remember either of them.
No.
No. Can I make a history check?
Sure, make a history check.
You too.
Sure.
Oh, I got a 17.
7.
Well, you do happen to remember very digging in the grasps of your memory. Mandisa was a bard that came to visit you at the manor before you left.
No woo. Wait, is he the wizard?
Well, you kind of remember the name from the manor, but I don't know if you remember what he did.
Is he the wizard? Dang it, I used all my 17 on knowing the bard.
I can use.
You remember the bard because
inspiration.
he was, I'm sorry, I think it was a she. She was very chatty.
Oh, this.
The
she
halfling, the halfling bard that came to visit you
Oh,
was
yeah.
very chatty and
She's the one.
actually
came
offered
in.
to travel around with you and tell your stories to everybody.
Oh yeah.
I forget why we rejected that. Didn't we say no to telling their story?
I think we were interrupted.
Oh yeah, the wizard.
You had a lot of visitors that day.
So,
Wait,
is there any?
did the bard have a friend with them?
No,
Hmm.
Dave,
but as you're thinking back, you seem to remember that Nilu might have been one of the people that visited you that day as well,
it's who
just
visited
at a
us?
different time.
The wizard?
It's not. No, it's not the wizard. So it's the wizard, the bard. Grorc. Maybe Reggie just dealt with them.
I'm failing my history check. In real
Make
life.
one more history check. Let's see if you can remember something.
We got a 10. Yo, you need to.
Nat 20.
Not 20.
So 21.
So you do remember the wizard that visited you that day. His name was Jaden,
Jaden?
and he had a friend Maury, the hill dwarf.
Oh yeah, Maury. Maury's the dwarf. That's not right.
As you were trying to think of who the wizard was,
How about Naru?
I don't know. You don't seem to remember Nilu.
Was that Nat 20?
Maybe he was a. Maybe he was a changeling. Or chameleon. Maybe he was a chameleon and he just blended into the wall.
There was a lot of stuff that happened, and that was a couple weeks ago at this point.
Maybe Mandisa.
Maybe he was chameleon man.
Maybe Mandisa. Well,
You do remember that Mandisa left with somebody.
Oh, that must have been Naru.
No,
Nelu.
no.
Naru. Naru. I'm sorry, I don't remember
It's okay.
names. Stop making fun of me.
It's okay.
Mm,
So,
mm, mm.
but you don't remember anything about where they were going or what happened. You just remembered you were talking with Mandisa, and then you were kind of like, eh, and then they kind of wandered off. They left.
So,
And if you seem to remember a little bit, you do remember that Nalu might have been the other human that came to visit you that day.
well, is there anywhere else?
Definitely wasn't the elf that came with us.
No, it's definitely not the elf that's with you.
Well, it doesn't seem like we're getting really anywhere.
But this, how would this be important?
I don't know. I still wrote it down. I wrote the names down.
That's a good idea. So what are you gonna do now? You're in the small room. There's a door on either side. The one you came in, another one out. This is only a single door.
Let's go to the door that leads out.
Okay, the door appears to be locked from your side.
Oh, so like we could unturn the lock.
You could undo the lock.
Okay. Is it like a?
It's a bar.
Oh, thought it would be like one of them like turn ones.
No, no, it's a bar. The bar up the door.
Okay. Like this one door is just so like extremely modern.
No, it's not that modern. So you open the door, and you notice as soon as you come in, it's just a short hallway with no door at the other end, but you can see light coming from the room beyond it.
Ooh, light, like sunlight.
Hey, can I look through
Maybe brighter than sunlight.
Can I look through it?
Right.
So you're gonna look through the doorway.
Yeah.
You look through the doorway, and you're actually in like the what probably is the main room of the manor house in this castle. And in the dead center of the room is this bright light, a really bright light. Now, let me explain the rest of the room before I get into the light. Um, this is almost like a meeting hall kind of main room. There are tables set up on either side where it looks like they have like great feasts and stuff like that. There is a dais on the your left side where like the Lord would sit.
Yeah.
A raised platform where like the Lord would sit. Um, and as you're scanning around the room, you notice there's a lot of dead bodies.
You should Eldritch blast the light. If it
So,
explodes, oh,
oh wait, hold on, let me finish.
sorry.
Um, so as you're looking around the room, you notice there's a lot of dead bodies, and as they look like they're maybe normal peasantry, maybe you'll have to do some research to see if you know anything particular about them. But there's people looks like they were probably sitting. There's food on the tables that has gone bad. There's of course flies and yuck about the room. And in the middle, as you look at this bright white light, you almost, as you're kind of like shielding your eyes against it, you almost feel like there's something inside of the light.
I want you to shoot that light. I'm gonna. Can I run as far as I can back?
Back, like into the alcove.
Like, to the edge of the room. So if it explodes, I don't die.
Okay.
Can you shoot it so it stops glowing and it hurts my eyes?
What if it's not a bad thing?
Well, it's like the frickin' sun. inside of this small place.
This is a big room. Like I said, I mean, think of the size of a cafeteria at school.
Can I like
This is a huge room.
can I investigate it at a distance?
Sure, roll an investigation check.
Could I too?
Sure.
Actually, yeah. Can I look at it before I tell him to explode it?
Well, you've already told them that, so.
14. I'm like, hold up, wait. Maybe this could be useful. I look with my 14.
15.
So you're kind of like looking at the light and you're trying to shield your eyes from the most of the light, and as you get your hands down like in front of you, like trying to block out the greatest part of the light, you are definitely seeing something inside. It's almost like a sphere of light.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to shoot this.
And then as you kind of block out most of the light, you almost see like there's feet.
I don't know if you should shoot this. Be
The object inside the light might be a person.
Oh! Can you shoot the light but not the person? Wait, hold on. What if I spray water on it?
You could do that.
Just think about it. If I spray water on it, it won't really hurt the person.
Oh wait, you can block a fireball by spraying water on it.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
I'm
Do you
thinking,
want to spray the water at it?
yeah, I'm thinking the most it could do is maybe, like, hurt the guy a little bit. But I hope it, like, at least does something and, like, takes down the light.
Just splash it with water.
Hold up. Let me look for some.
I'm gonna geyser it. I want to do, like, I just want to shoot, like, the 5. The 5 gallons is the geyser.
Hold on. That's what I'm looking up.
1 gallon of water.
5-gallon jug.
So you can do a stream that produces a gallon of water, a fountain that does 5 gallons of water, or a geyser that does 30 gallons of water.
Let's do the fountain. The 5 gallons. The 30 gallons is a lot of water.
So basically, you take your decanter and you're gonna splash water at it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you notice when you do that,
Uh-oh.
not only does the water come back and splash you in the face,
Whoa.
the whole ground shakes again.
Oh,
Everything shakes.
this might be the reason why the mud's attacking us.
Hey, you splashed water on me. This guy's
We
mean.
tried
But
to.
you don't think that the light actually got wet at all.
So it's immune to water.
It's immune to water.
It's immune to water. Maybe if we had a boulder. It's not like
It's just gonna throw.
so you know how the room's slanted?
Yeah.
What if we set up a boulder at the top of the slant, so the boulder rolled down and hit the light?
Then it would make it roll back to us.
Well, but if it bounced, then it would roll it back up, and then it would roll it down, and then it'd run out of energy. It'd run out of energy, and then it'd stop being bright, and then it'd stop creating the mud things. Do you have a boulder?
No.
I make foolproof plans.
Although says there's the main doors to the manor. We could just open it and see what happens. There's probably a ton of mud out there.
See, that's a decent idea too. Well, let's try. Maybe we could make a mud boulder.
What if I try and poke it with mage hand?
you want to try
When
that?
did you get Mage Hand? I got.
He got a little while ago.
Yeah, I got it
Oh.
with I got a feat with that.
Oh,
All right,
you're.
so you want to try to do that?
Yeah. Just gonna poke it with my mage.
Oh, you're gonna
hand.
telekinetically poke it.
So
Yeah.
you literally create the mage hand, right?
Yeah.
It's more like a telekinetic thing.
Yeah, it's invisible. It's a hand though.
Okay. Well then, what you feel, since you can't see it, I like the idea of the visual. So
Maybe it's like a beam of energy.
What if I swap her?
if you cast mage hand and you go up and you can sense it. You can't see anything,
Huh?
but you can sense it, and you go up, and just as it touches the light, it's gone.
Oh.
Okay, so it deals damage. What if I throw a rock at it? Wait. Hold up. Hold up. I have to think of a contraption. Since we can't find a boulder. Actually, let's make a mud boulder. I'm gonna open up the main doors. Right?
If I challenge it to chess.
You're gonna open up the main doors.
Yes. You're gonna do the chess?
Yeah.
What?
Well, you can roll persuasion.
Okay.
You have to roll
Last time he
athletics check
last time he did this
to open the door.
last time he tried to open a window with the persuasion check, he got a 20.
A 9.
Oh, that does.
Well, you try to persuade it to. What would you roll?
Strength check?
Yeah.
Like not like athletics or anything.
Yeah.
Just okay. Flat strength is 22.
22. Okay. So, as you're trying to persuade it to play chess, he's over fumbling with the door trying to get it open. He starts to get the door open, and mud starts spewing into the room.
Close it.
And you hear,
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Please.
in your mind. He doesn't hear it.
Come on.
And mud starts spewing into the door,
Telepathy.
in through the door.
Oh. Close the door.
Why? This thing splashed water on me. And it also
And-
seems.
It asked for help.
At that point,
I didn't hear anything.
you hear a door open.
Oh.
And in walks two very large, and I mean very large, humanoids that look very similar to hippopotamus.
Oh. I know what they are.
Oh.
They're gifts. Uh-oh. Hi, Mr. Hippopotamus.
So they appear to be a threat to us?
Hold
Are
on.
they like trying to attack us?
Well, they're speaking in some language that you don't understand.
Do they sound aggressive?
They are pointing in your direction and pulling out swords.
Ooh, yeah, that's a threat. That's a threat. That's a threat.
I'm gonna.
How would you like to roll initiative?
Oh.
We have to fight hippopotamus.
10.
18.
18. So you get to go first.
I need it.
I want to fire Eldritch Blast at the hippopotamus.
Okay. Anyone in particular, left or right?
I don't think it matters.
It's a 10.
Okay.
And the
Well-
right one.
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
So
actually, one beam at each.
one beam at each. That's
So
probably a good idea.
So for the left
Okay,
one.
so the other one?
The right one now. Same exact roll.
Oh.
A 10. Got a 2 on both rolls.
Can I ask for a hippopotamus for Christmas?
You can. I don't know if you'll get one right now, but
Oh. Actually, wait. I did, because there's hippopotamus. It's right here.
it's not Christmas.
Oh.
What is it?
It's more like a hippopotamus for
The 3rd of May.
yeah, the 3rd of May.
The 3rd of May?
Well, what is it? The 19th, 7th of May.
Today?
Yeah,
18th.
18th of May. Same thing. Okay, so they decide to move forward,
Oh.
and there's 2 of them. One of them's like says something in their language which we don't understand, and he's like, and one points to the other guy, and then to you, and then one points to the other guy and to you, and
Like there's 3 guys.
no, there's 2.
Okay.
He points to himself, and then like, you take that guy, and I'm gonna take this guy,
Uh-oh.
and they move across, and the one moves over to attack Zaron and will miss.
Oh,
And
wait.
the other one charges forward. He
Uh-oh.
actually makes a double move, but he can't quite get to you and attack you because you're too far away.
But he is with 5 engagement range?
Yes, he will move into engagement range with you. And then it's your turn.
Oh. So I could either yell at him in intimidation, or I could just. I'm gonna attack him because he pulled a sword on me. I'm gonna use the magical officer's sword. So that's 12. That doesn't. No. 12 hit.
No, a 12 does not hit.
Why am I using that dice?
I don't know why I use that dice.
There we go. Does a 24 hit?
24 will hit.
No.
No, that is not with bonuses.
Right.
And D8 plus 7. 9 damage.
Damage. Okay.
Kind of pathetic. Well.
Okay. And then it's Zaron's turn. Well, actually, I forgot to roll initiative for Willis.
Oh, he's here?
Yeah, he's with you.
Oh, yeah, ooh. Oh, yeah, he moves 10 feet slower.
Oh.
The hippo. I do not need that ability. That'd be good if I had a glaive.
Oh, wait.
Glaive is a cool weapon.
They're 10 feet slower.
Oh, yeah. No, the one that I hit.
Oh.
So I slashed him, and now he's slower.
Eldest cast a firebolt and completely missed.
Were there any spells that can help there?
No.
Alright, so it's your turn, Mike.
You should cast Fireball.
That's probably not a bright thing.
Yeah,
It's
because it's
definitely
fire.
bright.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
because
definitely
fire
bright.
is bright.
I'm just gonna. I just want to check something real quick.
Okay.
Oops. That's a rubber band.
I don't know.
It's broken.
Not for long.
Not for long.
Not for long. Right there.
What are you gonna do?
He's researching.
Finger of death.
Excuse me.
It's a spell.
This is stuff.
Oh.
All right. So, while you're looking up stuff, I'm going to continue to explain the room. Make a quick perception check, Logan.
Okay. Is that a 4?
So you don't see anything.
I think I should have gotten a high roll. No, shouldn't I?
Probably. A higher roll would have helped.
Do I need to roll?
Because you're trying to figure out what to do.
Can I? Wait, maybe I could check if something's magical.
No.
Oh. To fight this
What are you looking up?
Burning
hippopot.
hands, I just found it.
Okay. Burning hands would work.
It would.
Are you in within 15 feet of me?
No.
Okay.
No, because he had to double his move to even get to me.
Right. He's over by the door that's oozing mud into the room.
I'm gonna use
Not
burning
alarming, right?
Burning hands.
Okay. Yes, burning hands.
Make a dex saving throw.
Failed it. How much
Okay.
damage do you do?
So since it's a 4th level spell, well, it's raised up to 4th.
Okay.
So yeah, it's +3, so 66. Yes, I did.
66. Not 66.
Yeah, 66.
Yeah, 66 damage. Oh, he's dead. He's probably not dead.
Oh, 23 damage.
Woo.
And ignites everything flammable within 15 feet of me.
Okay. Well, you do see, you've now created fire.
Wait, what's the spear? 15 feet.
No.
Okay, good.
No, but you cast it, you light the GIF on fire as well as the table that was near you with all the food and stuff that was on it.
Oh, I was hungry.
Probably rotten by now.
I already said it was pretty bad off.
I
And
know.
it's cold.
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore. But it was cold.
It was cold. Yes, it was cold and rotten and fly infested, and now it's just warmed up.
And
It's microwave.
burning flies infested.
Right. Okay, so you did that.
It's a battle.
That one is not very happy with you, so he's going to attack you back and miss.
Yeah.
And then the other one is going to attack Logan. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, he had 2 longsword attacks.
Oh,
He hits. Wait, you have a
20.
I wanna
no.
Oh, him.
What's your armor
16.
class?
16.
16. So he will hit you,
Ooh.
and he does. Ooh, 12 points of damage to you.
Well,
Yes.
so I'm down to 1 temporary hit point.
And then the other one will
Wait.
attack
Grorc.
Grorc, and he will hit with a 21
I don't know why.
for 7 points of damage, and attack a second time and miss.
I feel like using Hellish Rebuke.
You can do that. Feel like
Sure, I'll use my last spell slot.
Like last.
your
Something
second and last spell slot.
the first time I've ever said that today.
Right.
I mean, in the entire run, my last spell slot. So it needs to make a dex saving throw.
All right. Luckily, it's not very good at that. How about 11?
Nope, it's a 16
Okay.
DC. So 2d10, and is there a bonus to it? Sorry.
Yeah, the first time I rolled a dex check on a GIF, it was a 4. I don't think there's a hippopotamus in the world that can move that fast.
4.
Yes, increases by, since it's a level 2 spell, I add 2d10 to its, so 4d10.
4d10. Roll it up. Do you need more d10s?
Maybe, let me just find all my d10s.
Here's 2.
I'll just use one.
Go here. Come on. I knew I had 4.
Ooh, good rolls. 9 plus 15. 24 damage.
Very nice.
Oh.
Oh. I was going to take my d10s back.
Where'd the other one go? Oh,
That's okay. No big deal. Okay. So that was, how much did you say?
24 damage.
24. Very nice.
Woohoo.
My turn.
Really beat up this
think-
dude this turn.
Right? He was very unhappy.
+8.
Very injured. Oh, fired up. Literally.
I'm gonna hit the gap.
Go ahead.
I already did.
It's a 1.
I got a 1.
So you so you go to attack him, trip on your own feet, and now you're standing next to
Wasn't I always?
him. Well, instead of in front of him, you're standing next to him.
So did the sword fall?
No.
Okay. Can I?
Attack
I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I'm gonna attack again.
Oh.
13.
No good.
Oh wait. No, I'm not I'm not action surging stuff.
No.
No.
Okay.
Wait, is there another thing I can do? Oh, I can't like pull out my other sword and like dual wield. I don't have the right feet for it.
No. I mean, you could, but you're non-proficient, so.
It wouldn't be great.
No, it would not be good. Okay. So, Elderless, he's going to run up and help you, Mike,
What?
because he's closer.
Yo, I'm the one who's got one attack in.
Because he's closer.
I can Eldritch Blast from afar if I kill this guy.
Yeah.
Also, I have more of an issue because I'm not close range and I'm really bad
I mean,
at
you've
close range.
disadvantage.
Right. So he has a long sword with +4 to attack. So he will hit.
This guy's pretty much dead, I assume.
Yeah. So he is die 8 + 1, and that's enough damage that the gift falls down.
Bark.
It's dead.
Yes,
Yeah.
he falls down.
He falls down.
Now it's your turn.
What?
It's his turn.
Yeah.
He goes first.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the other guy.
Bark.
Ooh. 21.
Wait, you didn't roll the 2 dice for disadvantage.
The other
Not
guy.
disadvantage.
Oh.
His guy's down. He's shooting your guy.
Okay.
21.
21 will hit.
Okay, so 1d10. 10 damage.
Ooh, good job.
Second beam.
Oh.
Or
Or give me another pencil.
Will a 14 hit?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's turn.
Its turn. It's going to attack you since you're right here. Twice. It will hit once
Okay.
for 6 points of damage.
And I get to attack it. Right?
Right.
Oh, God.
23.
23 will hit.
6 plus 7. 13 damage.
A pencil doesn't work. 13 damage.
I'm gonna hit it again.
Ooh, that definitely hits. It's already an 8.
26.
Yeah.
Does that hit?
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna take 15 damage. He's gonna take 15 damage.
All right. So he seems to be pretty injured, but he's still there. Let's see. Edelus is going to he will cast Firebolt at it. And he does. Wow, he misses. Aw. Some more fire flying around the room.
Bah.
And Zaron, it's your turn.
Okay, Eldritch Blast again,
Okay.
obviously. That definitely hits. It's a 25
Yep, that hits.
or 13 damage. Second beam. Ooh, well, a 16 hit
Yes.
or 11 damage.
And he goes down as well.
Can I, like, telepathically speak with this sphere that already spoke to me?
Do you have telepathy?
No.
Okay.
You could try and speak to it normally.
Sure, I'll try that.
Okay. You speak to it normally? What are you going to say?
What do you need help with? How can I help you? I mean, how can I help you?
You hear in your head, free me. Free me. Free me.
How can I do that?
There's no answer.
What if you. What if I hit it?
It's gonna hit you back.
Well, it's gonna pull out a sword and slash me?
Do you want to try it?
I'm gonna take the rusty tetanus sword I had from before.
Okay.
It's a short sword.
The short sword of rotting.
Yes. Because I don't want to waste my 2 magical swords for it to, like, explode. That's gonna be, strike. 18.
18. Well, you hit it.
What kind of damage does it do?
It hit it, and the sword shatters. And you feel the ground shake again.
Oh, hey!
You can tell, though it's really hard to look at the glowing light, you can tell that you did not actually hit the thing inside of the light.
So maybe we have to beat up the aura. So we can beat up the aura, then he'll be free. Wait, Do you have knock?
No.
So like you could open the door, which is the light.
He used all the spell slots.
Yeah.
These warlocks.
I have thaumaturgy.
Bro.
Get intimidated. No, I won't do that.
Wait, maybe it's an animal. Could I try animal handling it?
It has feet, like human feet.
The aura, not the person.
Bro.
Well, as you're sitting here thinking about it, you realize that there's mud seeping at your boots.
Did you ever close the door?
No, cause I wasn't meant to.
And the ground shakes again. And there's mud just flowing into the room from the doors.
What?
What if I try and grab the light?
Are you sure?
You're gonna grab the light?
No. Right, that doesn't seem like a good idea. Poke it with a stick.
A long sword from Weird Guy.
Poke it with a stick.
Okay, I'm gonna
Like,
grab.
Try and move it with a stick.
I'm gonna take.
You're gonna try and move. How are you gonna try and move it with this thing?
Can I go around and poke it?
I'm just gonna poke with the stick.
Yeah.
Okay. As you poke the light with the stick just shatters as it hits the light,
It shattered.
like splinters.
Oh.
The farther you put the stick in, the more it just shatters. Almost like it's hitting something that is just.
What if?
I don't think I should touch it. I wish I had this.
Wait, maybe it needs true love's kiss.
Like, this Elderless.
Maybe the light needs its true
Does
love's
he have
kiss.
dispel
before it
magic?
occurs.
Does he have dispel magic?
Maybe you could try and kiss it. Maybe you're its true love.
He does not.
Oh. Dispel magic would be good.
Do I have dispel magic?
I don't know, do you?
Do you? Oh.
As a half orc, do you believe you have dispel magic?
Could I quickly check
Well,
it if it...
I know if I know sometimes when I hit magic, it goes away. So, I think I have it.
How would you like to dispel your magic?
I just want to make a... I just want to really quick check if it's actually magic. I know it obviously is, but I want to make sure.
Wait, maybe if we wait for long enough.
What kind of magic?
So you're gonna detect magic?
Yeah.
'Cause I have a rock. Remember that rock?
Let me see a player's handbook.
When we took... See, the rock isn't glowing. Maybe if we wait long enough, like the rock, it'll stop glowing.
I have no clue what the deal with this here.
Maybe it's imprisoned the spell. Though, that would be quite a spell to deal with.
How do you remove the spell?
By finding the wizard? I forget what you do for imprisonment. Or maybe, I think it... No. So you can trap like a person in a gem or something. It's kind of cool. Or like chain them up. Or
I
like bury
guess
them underground.
this one can be a bright light.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about all that, but...
Alright, so it would be an abjuration spell.
Abjuration. Was in prison.
Maybe?
Abjuration.
Do you have an anti-abjuration ability?
I have adhesive.
What?
I do.
What kind of idea is that?
Um, To answer your question, imprisonment is an abjuration spell.
Uh-oh. That's not a good thing to hear. Maybe I could use the immovable rod.
Oh yeah, the immovable rod.
What are you gonna do with the immovable rod?
I don't know.
Wait,
What if we tie the mud to the immovable rod so the mud can't move? What? What? What?
What?
If we tie all the mud to the immovable rod so it stops moving?
That might work.
Do you have string?
no.
Oh, that plan won't work.
Right, maybe rope.
Do you have rope?
You have rope.
No, my rope is my rope. I don't want to use that.
Well, I don't want to use my rope either. Are you trying to make an immovable rod sushi?
What?
I don't even know.
Oh my.
What? No, cause like, if I were to like tie something to the immovable rod and then stop it,
Is that how it works?
then they couldn't move unless they cut the rope.
Right.
So like, what if I do
So-
that with the mud?
As you're sitting there pondering, thinking about what you want to do,
I think we might need to get out the room and ditch this life.
make a perception check.
Which now?
Oh, this dice is not my lucky dice. Oh, an 8.
19.
See, that work.
Well, Zaron, you're standing there arguing with Grorc about immovable rods and trying to mud to rod, and you hear a voice again saying, "Help me."
Bruh.
But as you hear it, you realize it's not the voice in your mind. It's another voice. It's a voice in the room.
Is it?
We should search the room.
Search the room.
Look in, under, everything. Lift up the floorboards. Find any loose
There's
bits.
too much mud for that floorboard idea.
Wait, can I listen to where that voice is coming from?
Sure. Make a perception check.
That 20.
Okay. Well, you look around and you're like, oh, it's coming from this way. And you walk over and you find one of the tables is like partially knocked over. And where you, under the table, is a halfling
Oh, can I pick him up?
who's pretty badly injured.
Ooh.
Yo,
Help me.
Elderless.
I don't have any healing spells.
Guess who does?
Elderless.
The cleric.
So you call the cleric over, the cleric comes over, casts a spell.
Yep.
And the radiant glow of healing goes over the halfling. He says, Elvelus, how did you survive this? You've been here for a long time. And the halfling's like, a couple days, maybe a week. I don't know. It's so hard to tell. Between the time we just showed up and they captured him.
Captured who?
They captured him. They captured Nalu.
Is that the guy in the light?
And it's the guy in the light. We need to save them.
Do you know how?
There's a wizard. I didn't catch his name. The wizard. He's got him captured in the light.
Is it too late to close the door?
Which door?
The one that's seeping money.
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
So he says that we need to save him. We gotta get the wizard. The wizard used a wand to capture him. To capture him in the light. His magic's holding, messing with the world.
Maybe it's the wand of orcs.
I don't think it's the one that works.
Not orcids. Just orcs.
He says, you need to get the wand to break the spell.
Uh-oh.
I think at that, maybe we'll take a break for today.
Yeah. That was an interesting subject. What? Oh.
And I think that's a good place to stop for today. And we're going to leave this little cliffhanger for the next week. Or for next session.
Yeah.
And so anybody that was watching, we want to thank you for watching. And we hope you had an enjoyable time. And tune in next time to find out exactly what is going to happen with Grorc and Zaron. And if you have any questions about what happened in the session, please, leave a comment. And if you like what you're seeing, please
like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
All right. And we want to thank everybody for coming. This will be out on YouTube on Thursday. Anybody else? Have a great day.
Goodbye.